Now, you should already have your username and password from the club, but if you do not have one, again, this is included just by you being in the PAT, so just email me. I'll give you that information. Now, all you have to do is go to collegefitfinder.com and you click log in. It's going to take you to a new page where you enter your username and password and you click log in. So now on the right side, I want to change my password when I first log in because your username and password are the same. So you're going to see these 3 lines. I click there, click on account info, and it's going to allow you to change your password. Now, once you've done that, you need to go to your player profile and try to fill out as much as you possibly can. And the reason why I'm telling you to do College Fit Finder, I know some of you may have other profiles and other platforms, but the list of college coaches that I'm giving them is just a list of players and position and some other things. And then they're going into College Fit Finder and looking at your player profile and your video after that. So basically, I'm sending them a free account. I'm also sending them a list of players, and then they're just having at it. It's the same thing I'm going to do at the end of this call is give you guys the list of college coaches so that now you guys can start reaching out, or now everyone can start reaching out and find the schools that are a good fit. So just quickly, if I want to send my player profile to a college coach, all I have to do is copy and paste the URL at the top. If you notice, all of your tabs disappear because you want them to only see your player profile. Now, a couple things. Under the word basic, this is where you add a player profile picture. There won't be a logo there. Click browse and find the picture from your own computer. Again, make sure you have a player profile picture at this point. Make sure that your grad year is correct because, again, college coaches can search off of that. So a lot of college coaches are using our program, and if they put in 2020 and you don't have your grad year accurate, it won't pull you up. When you if you do commit, so there's a ton of opportunity like I showed you with that list. So if you finally commit, I just need you to go in here at the end and type in the school you committed to. And then when you submit it, it makes those changes so that college coaches know you're committed and will stop reaching out to you. Now, it's really easy. I just go through, I fill out as much information as possible. Okay. If you want to play Division I or Division II, you need to make sure you put in your eligibility number. If you don't have your eligibility number and a couple schools on the list are D1 or D2 and you do want to go to those schools, you do need to get that. But again, make sure you have a conversation with your coach to make sure that's a good level that's going to fit you. So if you do it, it's around $100. I'll show you a link where you can basically go to it, but it's basically going to the NCAA Clearinghouse or Eligibility Center. You fill out some questions and then you get your number. So if you want to play D1 or D2 and there's some schools on the list you want to go to, make sure that you get that done before you start reaching out. Again, just fill out as much information as possible because the more you fill out, the more it's going to make you stand out. If I don't have my player profile picture, if I don't have a video, if I don't have anything, it's going to be hard to get coaches' attention. But again, there's going to be a lot of attention, especially on seniors, because coaches are having players that are either decommitting or not going to their school anymore, or a bunch of different things. So there's a lot of need out there. Now, under video, this is just where your videos show up. So I'll show you how to edit your highlight videos in a second. All of your athletic information, again, fill out as much as you possibly can. All of your honors or accomplishments you've had, newspaper articles you've been in. And I know this may be a little bit of work right now, but again, just by you doing this work right now, I'm handing over a list of schools where you can literally start reaching out to that. And it's like, okay, it's my position. I meet all this criteria. I'm just going to call them or I'm going to email them, whatever you want to do. I would suggest emailing and then following up with a phone call and say, hey, coach, I saw your name on this list that's looking for a center back. I've sent you my player profile, but I wanted to have a conversation with you. So it's important that you do a good job of filling out as much as possible. Again, for the academics, if you have a transcript, upload it. You can upload that just by going down here. And I can just upload the transcript. Now, some other things that are happening, if you do not have your SAT or ACT scores, I do know that some schools are waiving certain criteria. So you do have to check. So if you don't have ACT or SAT, certain schools might be waiving some of those. If you do have that information, again, you need to put that information in here. So coaches are going to make sure that you are eligible or good enough to be able to come into their program as far as academically. I can add schools here just by, if I've already added a course or a topic, I can then just click and just add more. Now, if I want to add another item, like it's a college prep course, I just click on add another item, college, and then list the courses that I took and add the item. Now, as I scroll down, again, put in any type of honors or extracurriculars or volunteer work that you do. Again, you want to try to stand out with these other things you're doing off the field. Make sure you put in some references. Make sure whoever you're putting on this list knows they're a reference, so that way they're ready to take some phone calls, because they could be getting phone calls. So again, make sure they know their reference, have their contact information, because again, a college coach might look at your account, look at your reference, and give them a call. If there's no contact information, you just want to make it easy for them to do that. Same thing with you and your coach contact information. Just fill that out. I wouldn't necessarily say you have to fill out your parents, but you can go ahead and fill this out if you want to. Go ahead. And then basically I can either print this out or download it as a file. So I can either print it out up here or download it. So whether I'm printing it out, downloading it as an attachment, or under the overview, just sending my link to them, they're able to access my player profile. Now I'm going to go back to where my videos and all the things are that I can edit. So I'm going to click on this logo, and it takes you back to where your tabs are. So first thing is, for videos, this is where I can either upload a video that I already have. So if you already have a video, it's very easy to upload. If you have multiple games of you playing soccer, you can upload all of these games and be able to create your own highlight videos. So basically, here's how it works. I'm going to use YouTube, but you can use multiple platforms. So if you have Hudl, or if you use Vimeo, you can use any of those platforms. Anything that gives you a share link, you're going to be able to do that. So I'm going to use YouTube, like I said. So here's how it works. Once I upload it to the platform, I click on the video. You get the share link that's underneath the video. You copy and paste it. Paste it where it says paste your link here. Now, if you've already created this video and all you want to do is upload it, you just press start. I'll show you what you do in a second. But if you want to add multiple games, because maybe you have 2 or 3 games you just want to put in and take highlights from, upload the other video, get the share link. Again, however many videos you want to put into the account, you're just able to copy the link and put it in. So 3 or 4, just keep adding. When you're ready, you press start. Now, if it was just that one video that you're uploading that you've already created, you click start highlight and let the whole video play out. Once it finishes, you click finish highlight. And just a video without making any changes to it whatsoever. Now, if you want to start making your own video, let's just say you want to start recording something, I'm going to click start highlight in the bottom left corner and let the video play out. I'm going to let the highlight play out. And again, if you have a goal like this, you definitely want to put that like first. Now, once I want it to stop, I just click finish highlight. It'll stop recording that part of the video. Now, what you can do is on the bottom, it says previous highlight with a back arrow. Just click that. Now, when you want to add things to the video, you just pause it. So let's say this is me scoring. I pause it. Now I can add a description of what it is, because this is where the highlight shows up. So I could put goal, or I can put a description of the play. This is only for you. So it just lets you know how to what order you want to put them in. Now, if you want to add an overlay, so maybe you want to spot shadow yourself, you click on this overlays, click on the circle. Circle will show up on the video. You can put it around yourself, make it a little bit smaller. I can insert an arrow or text, so maybe I just want to insert the word goal or whatever I want. I'm able to take this, move it, make it bigger or smaller. So what's going to happen is it's going to freeze your video, put a circle around you, put the word goal, then it'll continue to play the highlight that you created. If you want to add more highlights, all I do is just click on another part of the video, or click on video selection, move on to the next video. And then now I'm just going to repeat the same process of when I want to start recording something, I'm just going to click start highlight. Now it starts recording that part of the video. Even though it's coming from a new video, it still shows up over here on the right side. So no matter what video it's coming from, it's always going to show up on that right side. Once you're done, finish highlight, previous highlight, and pause it. Add a description, add your overlays, and then I'm repeating that process over and over. Now, the last thing I can do is titles. So if you want a title, you click on titles, insert title. If I'm a goal scorer and I just want title that says goals, or I want my GPA because I have a 4.0 or something, and if you have a high GPA right now, you need to make sure you're putting that front and center, because a lot of the coaches that are having needs, a lot of them say if you have a certain GPA, I talked to a D2 school coach that told me senior with above a 3.5 right now can get a full academic ride to his school. Again, there's a lot of opportunities like that out there. So if you do have a high GPA, definitely put that out there front and center. But now I can just basically click the word, make it bigger or smaller. I can also kind of move it to where I want in the middle. Now, once I'm done, all I do is just save it, publish it. Now, I can change. Basically, I can give people the ability to watch the full video, because some coaches might say, hey, I want to see your highlights and the full video. So you don't have to do anything if you've taken highlights from the full video. But if you don't want them to see the full video, you do have to click here to disable that feature. Once you publish it, it's automatically going to post to your player profile. Now, some coaches might just say, hey, just send me a video. I just want to see you play. So I think it's important that you know how to send this outside of College Fit Finder. So if you want to send it to someone just without your player profile, you click on the play button. You click on the play button one more time. And then you click on these little 3 dots to be able to give you the link to send to someone outside of College Fit Finder. The other thing is you can edit an existing video that you've already created just by clicking edit. It takes you right back to where you were in the video. And I think I didn't show you how to change around the order of the video, so I'll show you that right now. So if you do want to change around the order of the video, all you have to do is click on something, drag it, and drop it. Once you drop it, it just changes the order. I can add new videos if you found new footage to change or add new highlights in. Just copy and paste the link in. Once you finish, you just save it. Whatever changes you make will post to that player profile. Now, I'm only going to do 2 more things, and then I'm going to go back, see if you guys have any questions. Then I'm going to tell you basically all I need you to do to get that list, and I'll send it over to you. So next thing is make sure you fill out your recruiting tab, because college coaches that have the account that we've been giving out can search off of this. So they could say, I only want to see players looking for my division, my location, my school size, my majors. Now, they can, if you match what they're looking for, they'll pull up your player profile in the search. So it's important that you fill that out. Now, this right here is going to help you, because it's going to allow you to research this list that I showed you. So the way I would do this is like this. Typically, you would use these filters to be able to put in whatever you're looking for. So if you do want to do that, let me show you before I show you the way I would do it. But I can just put in men or women's soccer. It changes all the schools to men or women's soccer. You can search per division. I can search based on their last 3 years record or their team rating. I can search based off my GPA or my test scores. Different parts of the country. So if I'm like, I want to play on the East Coast. I also want to play on the West Coast. And then maybe you also have family in Colorado. So you want to see schools in Colorado. So you're able to filter based on different parts of the country or states. If you know your major and you want to be a business major or nursing or whatever it is, you can type in business or whatever major to make sure that school has your major. You can do it based off of cost or size or anything else. Now, when you put in your filters, you're going to see this number. It's saying based off your filters, it's a 92% fit for you. If you want to find out more information about the school, you just click on the name. Shows you all the info. If you click more info, it actually takes you into a college page, so you're able to like look around. Now, it's just going to have some information. When you fill out your profile and your preferences, it tells you how good of a fit that school is for you. Now, as I go through the information, like the applying information, there's a list of schools on the left that tell you that these are possibly a good fit for you based on this school. So if you want to find new schools, this will switch every time I go to a new tab. So do the research, make sure this school is a school you actually want to go to before you reach out to the coach. Because now if you know like, hey coach, I'm reaching out to you because I saw your name on this list that you need a center back from 2020. Also that you guys are the top 10 engineering school and I want to do engineering. That is going to be an easy way if I have a video and a profile to literally, if I want to go to that school, get recruited. So make sure you do the research. Make sure you want to go there. Give them reasons why you want to go there. Don't just say, hey coach, here's my profile and video, good luck. No, hey, I want to go there because of these reasons. You guys have my major. I used to visit there in the summer, and I love the area. Whatever it is, just make sure that you are giving that information so they know you've done the research. Now, once you're done, if you do want to put a school on your favorites list, if you do want to just build the list right now, all I have to do is click on the heart, fills in, it sends it to your favorites list. And then now you're able to see all the schools on your list. Now, there's other tabs here, but I'm not going to go through it because, again, I want to just give you guys the information you need. Under support here, there's tutorial videos. So that way, if you do want to learn more about something I didn't talk about, you could just watch a quick video to learn how to use that part of it. But I think I've given you guys enough information to at least get started. Now, here's what I would do if I was you. Again, fill out your profile. Make sure you have some sort of a video. 30 seconds is better than nothing, right? Then make sure that you've done the research. Then start reaching out. So the way I would do the research here is pull up the college tab. Pull up the list that I'm going to send you. And when I finish it, it will be broken between men and women. But right now, it's just mixed up. So you can just see, again, the college name, the division they are, the coach that requested the what they're looking for, what their position is, the sport. Again, what they're looking for, there are some 2021s in there, but most everything is 2020s. And then the positions they're looking for with any criteria, or do they have athletic money left over? Like, for example, I told you that guy that said, hey, above a 3.5 full academic scholarship, that would be right here. So now I'm able to see kind of what's going on with every university. So I put as much information as the coach gave me. Like this one says, hey, top 10 engineering school, top business school. So this might be something to check out. So what I would do is, again, type in, we'll start with Bluefield, right? Type it in. It's going to filter and show you the school. Sorry, my internet's a little slow. So all this is based off your internet. So if your internet's a little slow, it is going to be slow like mine is. But I'm able to type in the school. It'll filter to show you the school. Now you just click on the card, start doing the research. If you like the school, start reaching out to the coach. So tonight you should be finishing your profiles again and getting some sort of a video. And then you can start reaching out to, that might have been a women's soccer, which I think it was. Let me do a men's one. Sorry. All right. So again, I can just go in here. That was a women's soccer one. Sorry. So I can just type in Occidental, right? Boom. Just first three letters pops up. I click on it. It's telling me it's an 86% fit for me just based off of my filters that have already been in here. Now I can also see, okay, how good of a fit is this for me? Click more info. And then now if your information's filled out, it's going to tell you how good of a fit that is. So I would say above 60, 65%, 70%, especially up this high, definitely reach out to them. So now that is pretty much it. I think that's everything I want to give you guys. Does anyone have any questions? It can be about anything, what you should be saying in your emails, the order of which you should be doing things. The biggest thing is, first of all, raise your hand. You can raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want that list. Only one? I hope. Okay, I was like, wow. All right, so no matter what, I'm going to send over that list to all of you. But do me a favor. Make sure that you fill out your profiles and have something, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of your names on the list right now for college coaches. And right now there's college coaches like waiting for me to put more players on the list. So I basically am going to put your information. So if you do want to be on the list, I actually maybe need you to do me a favor. I need you to email me and just give me a couple things. Email me at jeff@collegefitfinder.com. And I need to just know, because I don't want to have to go through each player's account and things like that. I just need to know the position that you play. It doesn't matter what team you're on, just the position you play, what level either your coach has told you could play at, or what level you really feel you can play at, and you really need to be realistic. And then if you have any other criteria, so if you're like, I want to be a business major, blah, 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 whatever you need, send that to me. Once you send that to me, I have to do a couple things, but I'm going to send you back the list of college coaches, all their needs. Now, good luck. If you need anything, please reach out to me. Again, that's my email. If you do have questions right now, you can type those in. If you don't have any questions, that's pretty much it. I did record this